And Transformers 96 here with another video review. This time I'm going to be reviewing the Star Wars BB-8 from Sphero. So overall this is a really neat item. It's an item that I really didn't know about until like the night of Force Friday when I saw it on the Disney Store website. I considered getting it, and then it wasn't until Force Friday itself that I did pull the trigger and was very lucky and was able to find it. I actually went to was it Brookstone? I went to one of those places that has some of the cool technology stuff. They had a big banner out front for it. I went there, they didn't have any, so then I went to the Disney Store, which was in the same mall, and then went to another store. But while I was there, I put my name in on a list, and by the time I was in the third store that I went to in the mall, they had already called me and had another batch sent in, so I was able to get it. Like, I walked into their store, just seconds after they called me, and they had already sold half of what they got in. So I was very lucky to get this one, and with really no hassle. I mean, it's sold out just about everywhere. So yeah, very happy to get it. As you can see, the box is quite nice. It's done in like a large rectangle. Overall, looks good. You got a nice picture of BB-8 on the front, as well as just some Sphero logos. On the side, we have a kind of a list of things that you can do with them. On the back, just general information about the actual figure, as well as a picture of the BB-8, and then a little description. And on the side, just some more information about how he works and how the base will work as well. So overall, the box is quite nice. It's a decent size, and it looks quite nice. Definitely good. So yeah, let's get on to BB-8. Alright, so here's the little guy. Overall, very cool. You get just a few things with this. You're going to get the cord, as you can see right here. You can plug it into another adapter for the wall or just into your computer. You've got the cord that obviously is going to go into that base. You've got the base right there, which I'll show. As you can see, nice base. I mean, even if you just want to use it for display, it doesn't have to just be a charging platform. You've got the area where you can plug it in, as well as a button. I haven't really used the button. I think it kind of wakes him up, though, and he'll start moving around, though, which is kind of neat. It's got a nice little Star Wars logo. Would have been nice if they had a larger nameplate, maybe that was chrome and said BB-8 or something. Overall, nice little base, though. It looks good, and he's very nice on it. He doesn't plug in anywhere. There's no connection between him and the base. You just set him on the base, and that's how he charges, which I think is a pretty neat thing. So there's no holes on him that wires go into or anything like that, which is cool. And then you've got BB-8 himself. As you can see, looking quite nice. Give you a close-up on him. Alright. So overall, just going over the actual sculpt of this little guy, it's very nice. I do like it. Very rounded, very glossy. Although BB-8 in the movie seems to be quite worn and in desert environments, so he's very dirty and things like that. They went with a completely pristine and shiny version on this one, which I like, because I think that this is more not a recreation of BB-8, but basically to have your own BB-8, basically. So I really do like the fact that it is shiny and they didn't give it a worn look. On one of these circles, you do have all the little logos. I really don't like that, it's necessary, but it's just annoying. I wish that the logos didn't have to be on this guy, but I'm sure that they do, so nothing I can do about that. So yeah, let's get it started. So I'll show you a couple of what he does. I'll move him around a bit, basically just to show you how the app works, and then I'll take you to my collection room, and we'll get on the floor so that you can kind of see how he moves for long distances and things like that. Take him off the base. Oh yeah, and when you charge him, you're going to charge him for about 2.5 hours. That's how long it took for mine to charge. So yeah, so you're going to pull up the BB-8 app. Alright. Oh, I gotta turn on my Bluetooth. I always forget that. Alright. He's waking up, you see that? Alright, so now you're gonna hold it next to BB-8, your phone, as it'll charge up. Bing, there we go. Oh, you see him moving already too. Very nice. Alright, so you've got three options. You can drive, do a hologram message, or send him on patrol. Oh, he's moving again. Really neat. I mean, I love the fact that it moves by himself. It makes it feel like a real life thing that's here. I like it. So let's drive, of course. Alright, so then you're going to have two controls to drive. A hologram one on the side, which will orientate him, basically. You just take it. And what's actually happening is he'll light up blue. So just so you can see it. Oh, you still can't see it. There we go. As you can see, he lights up blue, and the shinier part of the blue, there, like that circle there, is where he's going to go. So that's how I know which way he will move. So based on where that is, if you move it up, he should go that way. There you go. So, you know, there definitely is a learning curve to this. It takes a while to learn how to move him and whatnot. I think that the controls are pretty good, though. Like, you know, it takes a while to learn, but once you learn it, it's pretty good. You've got some just commands here. You can make him say yes. I love that one. I love it. Or no. Oh, you know what? There should be sound, sorry. The sound for him comes out of your phone, which is interesting. I love it. And then you can make him just do crazy things. You can make him go forward fast. You can make him do a square, a figure eight. I guess this is forward fast again, and this will just make him stop. I'll show you all that in the collection room when I actually take him out for a spin, basically. To do the message, I don't know how well it works, in my opinion. I mean, you can just do this plain one on the X-Wing, or you can hit that, and it'll film you, and you can film yourself a little message. Just doing the X-Wing right now.
The modern incarnation of a classic design, the Incom T-70 X-Wing fighter, is
you can kind of see it out front.
of the Resistance forces.
I mean, it kind of comes out of the side of his head, and it's very small. Like, if you watch the one in the video that they have demonstrating this BB-8, you know, it's very big and it's up against a wall, you know, and I've tried to move him around. I just can't get the message to look like that. Overall, I think this is an awesome idea. Just it's kind of useless. And then you can send him on patrol. This will just send him out, and he'll explore on his own. He tends to go quite fast on this. I haven't used it very much, but he tends to go pretty fast, and he bumps into things, which I really don't like, because I certainly don't want his antennas to break or anything like that. So overall, we'll try the patrol in the next room. So yeah, so let's get to it. Let's take him out for a spin. Alright guys, let's get started here. So first of all, I'm just going to show you some driving just to see how fast he can go and things like that. And then I'll bring the camera up so you can get more of a grand view, where I'll be showing you how he does some of the figure eights and the squares and things like that. So let's orientate him so he's not going to smash into my camera, and take him off. Yeah, unfortunately on carpet, like, I should be able to get him to move. There we go. Yeah, you see, so you can get him to move on carpet, even if it's starting to be difficult. On carpet he goes slower, but he still works quite well. Let's see, can you guys see him? Okay, good. Oh, about to run into Jabba. Oops, wrong way. Oh shoot, now he's stuck. Alright, hold on. Alright, so now let's give him a go on hard floors. So now this is just me driving. Alright, gonna orientate him and send him on his little merry way. As you can see, he can go pretty fast when you get him going, you know. Oops, oops, ooh, ran into something. Let's see. Alright, couple commands. Yes. No. And then this button right here is kind of like a freak out button. You know, it takes a while. He just kind of does his own thing. It's still not over yet, so he's still doing it. So he just kind of wobbles around, says, oh, no, no, and things like that. An acceleration one, let's just make sure he goes the way I want him to. An acceleration one is this one. Let's press it. And, oh, he's going the other way. Oh, So he goes one way and then he goes back the other. Neat. Alright, let's get up. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, whoa. He can go pretty fast on the hardwood floors. Moving it over, let's get him to do a square. I'm not quite sure where he's going to go with the square, but... Oh. Neat. And then a figure eight. Might not be able to see the entire thing, but... So he basically does a full circle, and then he goes off, and does another circle. Really neat. I like those commands a lot. I wish that they would do that some more. Or give him more of those commands. Alright, so then let's do the speed. He's shaking his head, no. Oh, it looks like he's backing up, like somebody's coming at him. That's strange. I wouldn't have expected him to do that, but it's kind of funny. It looks like he's scared. He's like, oh, no. Now I'm just going to put him on patrol mode. Let's see what he does, if he stays in frame or whatnot. Oh, turn around, BB-8. Alright, he keeps going under the cabinet there. It's kind of funny. Alright, and you can do voice commands, so it's a trap. And then he runs one way. There's like, I want to say like 8 or so commands. What's another one? Okay, BB-8. And then he'll just kind of acknowledge your presence. Oh, there's another one. There's go to sleep. Oh, I didn't get that. That's a cat, just so you know if you hear that. What do you think? Oops, okay. Whoa, Jesus. That's the thing that's a bit worrisome about the patrol mode. He just ran off and almost hit something. I stopped him. How do you feel? I don't know what he's doing. I like the it's a trap though, so let's do that one more time. It's a trap. Very funny. Alright, let's bring him back here. Oops. Alright. So now let's take him back to the table and look at some more stuff up close. Alright, so it's connecting with BB-8 here. One thing I also want to show you is if he's not like facing you or something, using drive, you'll be able just to get him to look at you basically. Boom, just like that. Really neat. You just use the orientation thing. The orientation thing is great for seeing where he's going to go, like planning out where you want him to go, and then also just moving his head towards you, so. And you can do it pretty nicely. Overall, it's pretty good. Like, let me drive him just for a second here. I can't see the light because the lights are on, so I don't quite know where he's going to go. Oops. See if I can do it just up here. Whoa, okay. Oops. Alright, it's quite hard, I will say. Just... And where he's going, like when he tips back, it means he's going to go the opposite direction, so you've also got to watch out for that. Overall, takes a lot of practice, but he's a lot of fun, It's just so cool, and the technology is fantastic. Like, you can literally just rip his head off. I mean, that's crazy. He's just got a couple wheels in there and obviously a magnet, and the magnet sticks on. I mean, the fact that this thing can move is so cool. It's made by the same company who makes the real BB-8 for the Star Wars movie, so that's very cool, I have to say. Oh, see how he's rolling back that way? But no, that's not where he's gonna go. Okay. Overall, he's a lot of fun. I mean, if you could really get good practice at this, you can make him move more gracefully, I think, and not quite so jerky and fast. Overall, though, a really awesome little technology toy. Really neat. It is quite expensive. It's $150, which is in my opinion, it's overpriced. I would think I would think more around 100 would be where his price should be at. But it's hard for me to judge because I really don't have any other technology things like this. Like BB-8 might not think that 150 is overpriced, and okay, yeah, he doesn't think that that's overpriced, so you should buy him. So yeah, so overall, he's a lot of fun. He's neat, I mean, I don't have anything else like him, so it's really cool to get something like this. Like, you always see those flying helicopters or toys like that, and you always, like, want them, but because they don't go with any of your stuff, you just don't get anything like it. But this is the Star Wars toy, so I can get it and still have fun with it. The fact that it works, it's taking voice commands. Oh, no. I think it's gonna sprint. Yeah, okay. Alright, it just... I didn't say to look around. Alright, it's hearing my stuff here. Okay, let's stop him. Alright, he stopped. Overall, he's a lot of fun. He's got a lot of personality. This is an app, so it can be updated to give him new features and functions, which apparently they're going to do. Probably, I would assume, like when the movie comes out is when they'll do it. Overall, a lot of fun. He looks great. I love the fact that he's pristine and shiny, and because he's supposed to be your BB-8, which I think is really neat. And to be able to just drive him around with your phone is super cool, and he's got about an hour of charge, and his range is like crazy. Like on the thing it says like a 30M, which is almost 100 inches of range between you and the controller, and he'll still move, which I thought was really quite far, unless I read that wrong or something. Overall, it's a great figure, or a little technology toy is what I'm going to call it. A lot of fun and a lot of personality in just a ball, basically. So very cool. It makes me even more excited to see him in the movie. And yeah, so I would recommend it to anybody who loves technology stuff like this. If you're really on the fence, it's going to be hard to say whether you're going to like it or not. It's a lot of fun. And the fact that it can be updated in the future means that it probably won't get boring very much, because there'll probably be a new function or whatnot. I hope that they add some more of these things, the squares and the figure eights, or just like a circle. I'd like a circle now, just to have little commands where he'll do things perfectly without your control, which I do like. As well as I'd like a more focused explore mode. It's listening to me. There we go. Oops. So I would be nice if if we could get a more focused explore mode, so that he's not just really running everywhere, because you do have to watch out about his antenna breaking. I haven't heard of anybody's antenna breaking, but I can certainly see it happening with how this guy moves around and smashes into things. And he's very durable too, as well as heavy, which is quite nice. So overall, a really fun figure, and just a really neat technology toy, I have to say. It's a lot of fun, and I think you'll like it. So, BB-8, was that a successful review? Oh, good BB-8. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.